Hey, we're 2K. Trying to see if
No. The new year is definitely an exciting time to celebrate, as we all do. But I think that doesn't come around until maybe the All-Star break, which is a little bit past the halfway point. And really at that point, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jerome's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. So for the Clippers, Burks comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Powell. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside for 3. Hardaway. Rebound by the Clippers. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Hardaway on the wing.
Yep.
Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Burks. 3-pointer. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. To the paint. To win the drought. Looney grabs a miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow. Tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 6.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the inside. And the basket by Looney.
Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 44% to start this ball game. Lots of room. And it's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Pass to Red Hot. George with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, Red Hot. And there's the rejection.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Bertans. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one falls for Powell.
Dwight Powell, shooting 2.
And so Powell nails them both. The Clippers shooting well so far at 48%. Outside Burks. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Powell with a steal. Here's Jerome. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to George. Kennard outside. Clock at 6. The floater goes back up. And Looney with the lay-in. Looney's got his second bucket on the night.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle, fights for that ball.
George defending. Off target at the rim. The Clippers trail. Down low. Kennard finds George. Here's red hot. And rejected.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the middle. Here's Powell. The Clippers grab the miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Burks with it. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks ahead, up by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Bogdan Bogdanović, Paul George out there with Kevon Looney, and it's red hot in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Bertans with the bucket.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanović.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now.
Substitution on the court.
Here's red hot, guarded by Doncic. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
To the paint. Here's red hot. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Takes it inside.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
To the inside. Powell, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Driving to the basket. Outside Burks. Pass to red hot. And again, it's the Clippers.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Doncic passes to Powell. Now Dinwiddie from outside the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Red Hot.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
There's the 3. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Thanks. Red Hot in the last game against the Lakers stepped up and delivered. He had 12 points and made a good number of free throws as well. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bertans is checked in. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp. Sharp here in the second. Dinwiddie left side. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive. Putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Doncic with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Red Hot can't get it to go. 14 feet away, and that one's long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Green against George. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his work.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George. He's not afraid of the contact, and that time welcomed it.
At the charity stripe, Paul George.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 16 points.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's the 3. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And it's their 3-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you. As
Maverick substitution.
here's George. He's got 9. Looney inside. Pass to Red Hot. The 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Ty Jerome, Dwight Powell out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Luka Doncic. Powell in the post. George defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
It's going to go on Paul George.
Shooting for Dallas.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And Dallas also making a switch. Green is checked in. Burks finds Kennard. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Looney. Now covers. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Outside Burks. Pass to Red Hot. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
He goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. Doncic has got 20.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Looney. Pass to Red Hot. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Mavericks shooting 42% in this third quarter. Doncic outside. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter. The Clippers shooting just 42% so far in the game. To the paint. Shot's good by Red Hot.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Mavericks shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Dinwiddie against Burks. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Inside, Dinwiddie. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
To the left side wing, to the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And so he hits both.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the paint. Red Hot can't get it to go. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Fred.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Yep, that one goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
From 12 feet. Second chance shot. Deflected. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Doncic on the wing. Good work defensively by Leonard. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top, up 19. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Okay, just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing, keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple times with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves. Coach Ty Lue.
Wanting his guys to slow down a bit there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Ivica Zubac. Alec Burks is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson. Red hot in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 11 in the second half. Well, the Clippers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Leonard. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's Red Hot. Jackson outside. Shots good by Red Hot.
That play never gets old. Pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Down low. Powell with a steal. On the break. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. Pass to Zubac. Powell with a steal. For the finish. And Powell with the stuff.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Here's Doncic. Jacks up with 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today.
You know, B.A.,
Checking in for the Mavericks. At the line for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson at the strike. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Jackson. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Here's Red Hot. And the three off target. Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Jackson against Hardaway. Doncic outside. With the mark. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 36 points.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. And the
First free throw is good.
Number 00, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Well, the Mavericks shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Yeah.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And the shot's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
That's his second personal foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for your Clippers, number 00 at the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Carter, and denied. He sends it right off the glass with the 7-footer. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Doncic. Here's the second effort, and Marjanovic gets it to go.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Wow.
Clark outside. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.